So you're thinking about moving to Detroit, and you've heard of a lot of the up-and-coming neighborhoods in Detroit, but have you actually seen them? Have you actually been there? Well, in today's video, we are starting in Corktown, and I'm going to show you exactly what it's like to live there. We're going to get boots on the ground, not these Google map views or the Google Street views. I'm going to show you what it looks like today, right? We're going to go on Grand River in front of the train station. I'm going to show you some real estate, and looking forward to that because we're popping into some condos, and we're going to take a look at those. So if that's what you're here for, make sure you stick around because it's going to be fun. And I've asked my friend Cyrus Wheeler to join us on today's video. So we're going to go meet up with him downtown, and I will see you down there. All right, so we're here in Corktown, like I said. Right behind me is the Central Station, and then here is a new Ford building that they built. So a lot of stuff going on down here. I wanted to walk you through where we're at and some of the lifestyle that you could expect living in Corktown.
Yeah, absolutely. So right here where we are, next to the train station, they're starting to redevelop pretty much everything all the way back down to the Riverwalk. So right where we are, we're just maybe a couple blocks west of Trumbull, where you have this beautiful new Greenway bridge that goes off into a nice little biking path that heads right down to the Riverwalk.
So we're going to walk you over there, and when we came on this walkway, I mean, look at this. This is like, got all mums out here, planters. I mean, this is super cool.
Yeah.
I mean, so do they change this pretty much every season?
Yep. They change this every season. This is the first season that they've actually done it, of course, now that the train station is done. But now they have, gardeners out here updating the landscaping so that way it looks great for everybody.
There's a lot of new developments down here, and that's one of the things we got in store for you guys in this episode, is we're gonna go tour some new developments and just show you guys what it's like to live down here. All right, so we're here on the Greenway, and this is the thing that connects the Riverwalk to Corktown.
Yeah.
So right here, they've developed all of this, like all the stuff behind us. They've made nice greenery, sitting areas, come take a rest. And if you're working over in the Central Station or with Ford office, you can come over, grab lunch, sit out here.
But again, the cool thing about this Greenway as well, as you're mentioning, it connects the train station all the way down around and actually all the way to Belle Isle, because now the Riverwalk starts here and it's going to head all the way down to Belle Isle Park, which is going to be amazing for you to get from the train station all the way down to Belle Isle. So there's a lot of amazing developments and renovations happening, starting right here, headed all the way back down to Belle Isle.
Yeah, and this building behind us is just one example of that. There's construction, we can hear workers, pretty much everywhere we're walking right now. But we're gonna head over to Michigan Ave and go check out Corktown, which is kind of the main strip where all the restaurants, condos, and new developments are.
All right, so yeah, we're here on Michigan Avenue. Here's a couple great restaurants that's right off of Michigan Avenue, right after the train station. One great staple that lots of folks go to is Grandma Bob's. It's a pizza shop, amazing pizza, lobster roll pizza. You definitely have to check it out. The restaurant right next to that one is Mercury Bar, great burgers. And they also have a cool little basement spot that you can go to and have a drink. But right across the street, you have some of the main staples. You got Slows. Everyone knows Slows. You come to Detroit,
are those guys,
check out Slows.
Are those guys waiting for Slows over there?
They might be. Yeah, they might be standing outside.
Like that's how popular Slows is. They literally have a line out the door, and it's not even like 11 o'clock yet?
Yeah, they might open at 11. There you go, check it out.
That's wild.
And then you got Sugar House, great drinks, great restaurant. And then you have Ima. If you haven't tried Ima, you have to go to Ima. Japanese style food, it is amazing. Shout out to Mike, he's the owner.
Yeah, this is cool. I mean, you can literally go to all the restaurants 7 days a week and probably still not get through all the places that you want to go. So one of the, I always forget the name of it, the Italian place down there, it's like Alvita. Ottava Via. That's a really good Italian spot. We are on Michigan Avenue.
Yeah, main drag.
Yeah, main drag in Corktown. This leads right into downtown Detroit. And it's just a main thoroughway, through it, but lots of restaurants. And then condos are coming up. So we're gonna hop into one of these condos and show you guys what it looks like.
So now we're here on 11th Street, 1 block south of Michigan Avenue, at a great condo listed in the $500,000 range, 2 bedrooms, 2.5 bathrooms. Let's go ahead and check it out. So you come up and you walk right into the kitchen. Everything, of course, is fully remodeled, fully updated. And as always, in a lot of our properties, you're gonna have a half bath right off of the kitchen area, which then looks off to a balcony. And as you walk around, you have an amazing island, and then you go right into the main living area. In Corktown, this is pretty much a typical floor plan for anything built within the last 10 years. You're gonna have your 2-3 stories. This one is very unique because you do have a 3rd floor with a rooftop. In the price range that you're gonna get a condo like this is in the $450,000 to $600,000 range. is roughly what a condo sells for here in Corktown. Hardwood floors throughout the property, light stain, which really makes it pop with the all white walls. And again, I absolutely love the very large windows, which is gonna let a lot of natural light in. And then we step into bedroom one. This is actually the primary bedroom here, which also again has a balcony, overlooks a view of Corktown. You have a primary bathroom with a shower, ample closet space over there as well. And then we have your main bathroom between the two bedrooms. And this is gonna be your second bedroom. Here again with very large windows for great lighting. All right, once you get up here to the third story, this is where you're gonna get your rooftop access. So up here on the rooftop, this is where you're gonna get your best views. This is the reason why you come to Corktown. This is the reason why you buy one of these condos, is to get these type of views. You're able to see right over to Motor City Casino. You can see what else is happening throughout the rest of Corktown. And of course, the main staple that we're just looking at, the Michigan Central train station.
So this is kind of the subdivision of Corktown, and a lot of historic houses, a lot of attention to detail on a lot of these houses. But a lot of these houses have also been knocked down, redeveloped. But this city block actually looks like pretty much still intact.
Oh yeah, historic Corktown still. In this area right here, most of these houses were built back in the 20s, and yeah, still keeps that old original character and charm.
What is the investor price that really makes sense to pay to rehab a home and then actually make a profit on it?
Depends on, of course, how much needs to be done. But your standard house that doesn't need a complete overhaul as far as foundation, thinking roof, plumbing, basic upgrades, you want to be more in the $300, $325 price range to be able to scoop a property up. But it's tough. It's tough right now. A lot of people are pushing that number and really buying in that $375,000, $400,000 price point to be able to capture one of these properties and do what they need to do to really get that upgrade.
So if you're looking for, a property in Detroit, definitely get a hold of us. This is something that is not for the faint of heart. Where really, when you're looking in the Detroit area, you got to know what area you're going in. You got to know the price points. We get a lot of calls, from people that watch the channel here that want to invest in Detroit. There's a lot that goes into it, especially with the city, and the city helping out with grants. They have the NEZ. If you're going to develop, the NEZ is a really good tool to use because you aren't paying all those taxes. You have tax abatements. And you're telling me about for businesses, which, if you're looking to move your business here, what's the grant program look like?
Yeah, so if you are a business and you want to open up in Detroit proper, you can do the Motor City Match program, where they will match your contributions up to $100,000 for any type of business you want to open. So it's a very easy application process. They help you find a location if you pay for my way to sell. Of course, they help you with the funding, and then they also help you with that application process. They usually have meetings once or twice a month. So definitely check them out, Motor City Match on Instagram, and they'll be able to walk you through those steps to be able to help you bring that business.
I just encourage you to kind of look at those numbers and make sure you know what you're getting into. A lot of the homes that are in Detroit, built in the early 1900s, turn of the century, a lot of them are going to need foundation work. So it just really depends on what your appetite for investment, in the city is.
All right, now we're here on Bagley, another new development here. This property is going to be 2 bedrooms, 2.5 bathrooms. These have been here built for about the last year and a half. In the back through the second gate, you're going to have your area for your garages. So underneath here is where the garages are. The top levels are living space for more units, but underneath all of these are where the garage.
All right, so back where we started, we're at Michigan Central Station, and hopefully you guys got a lot of great value out of today's video. We covered a lot. In terms of living, downtown here in Corktown, price point wise, Cyrus, where is the price point again for Corktown?
Corktown, if you're looking for single family, you're going to be in that, if it's something that's not brand new, right? You're going to be in that $375,000 to $500,000 range for a single family home. Condos are going to be in the range of $400,000 to $600,000, depending on if it's 1 or 2 bedrooms. But for multifamily, you're going to be paying about $700,000 for a multifamily property here in Corktown. The biggest thing about Corktown is history. Again, this is right where the Tiger Stadium used to be. It's right over in Michigan and Trumbull, and you're just steps away from being right downtown.
Yeah, and in terms of just the real estate itself, you got options, whether it's a single family home, condo, you can find lofts in there. Showed you guys a couple buildings that those were being converted into lofts. Here in Corktown, you got some options.
Yep.
And some of the houses that we walked past that were being redeveloped, those are Victorian models. A lot of Victorian history here in Corktown. So, in terms of moving here to Corktown, if you are interested, definitely get a hold of us. All the contact information is down below in the description. And make sure you subscribe to the channel. And if you do have any questions, drop those in the comments below. We'd love to answer those. So come check out Corktown. And again, if you have any questions, just feel free to get a hold of us, and make sure you subscribe, tap that little bell so you're the first to learn about living here in Michigan. So come back next week. Our next episode is going to be coming for all things Midtown. See you there.
Yeah, see you soon.